Hello my crafty friends, this is Lori Girl on the Ridge with my tutorial / process video on these awesome time cards from A Tattered Dream. Again, they're 10 1/4 by 7 3/4 trifold. So I showed you last night one that I had made in a double file folder. So tonight I'm going to show you a couple that I made, and then we're going to do one together in a Christmas theme. So this is, I sewed the one last night, so I didn't even want to show it because my luck I'll spill something on it. So that's packed up, ready to go. So I made another one today. It's similar. I used Edith Holden paper as a flip up, and this one everything is different. You could just make them the way you want. I had a bag, so I put a bag there with a tag, and this flips over, so you still have writing spots. So we're still doing a lot of hinges. And then we open it up, and again with the Edith Holden paper and some paper that I had with a library card. And then the inside, this one just flips up with a, I was going to make a little booklet and put some blank paper in there. And then just a tuck spot. I can't go past this line. And then just some writing paper. And that one flips up. And this is a bag with some goodies in it. And again, that one flips over. So that, and then on the back of this one is another Tiffany envelope that I decorated, and then you can just put your receipts in there from Tuesday morning if you're trying to hide them from your husband, and he'll never know. So there's that one. And then the other one I made, this is from Graphic 45. I really stopped myself from putting a lot of embellishments on it, because if you slip it in your purse, I don't want things to get caught. So I just did the seam binding. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. This is Home Sweet Home. I don't even know if it's still available. So I just flipped, left this plain. I was thinking of canning or whatever. So this one, the paper is so bright. It is beautiful, but you can't write on it. So what I did is I just gessoed in the middle, left the brightness on the outside, because I want to use my paper pads, but sometimes you get caught up. They're so busy, you can't write on them, and you can only make so many tags. So I just gessoed them so you could still write, except for that one. That one was so pretty. I just gessoed these two and left the middle plain. This one is flip up. Make sure I'm getting this all. Oh. And then I got tags that I put on the back with just some paper, cardstock, and a tag. This one is just flip up, and some more from, this is all the paper. I took one pad of paper and just cut it up and played with it. And then again, I gessoed that, and up there. And then here was one of Tattered Dream's, just a paper clip, altered paper clip with a carrot. And then one of her library cards, I just simply, with the pocket, I just simply coffee dyed it, put a piece of seam binding, clip this in here, and this flips down. So you still have plenty of writing. And then you could even put, if this was a gift, if you wanted to put recipes on there, or canning, keeping track of your canning. I don't know, I just thought these were adorable. So, the other thing I want to show you before we get into the tutorial part, clear this off. I made some more altered items. I'm doing a custom order book, and I needed pink embellishments, and I love pink and cream. So these were just corners that I punched, and then I just glued some that canvas on them. So I love these corners with a pink embellishment on them to look pretty. This is just a guest check that I did, you know, just lace and seam binding and a tsunami rose flower, and just put a couple little tags in there. And this one is another time card, and I made a pocket out of it with, these are all from Denise's shop, and just decorated them, and then I just made a flip up of uneven paper and just inked it up. So this is all for one of the books I'm making. So I really like the way that came out. And then the other one is another weekly time card with cheesecloth and a tsunami rose flower, and then just some little corners, graphic 45 paper. I think that was the first paper I ever bought, and I've been hoarding it for years. And then just a little tag, and then the paper pad. And that goes there. And then this is a inventory card from Tattered Dream. I just put some of her trim up there, and then I stapled like 5 pieces of paper, and then hinged them on there, so you can still write on the inventory card, but it really kind of looks pretty. So those are my embellishments that I made. Now to this. Okay, the pad of paper I am using is Old World Winter Paper Studio. This is old, at least 4 or 5 years old. I'm sure they still make it. So I selected some paper because we don't want to be here all night. So first of all, you take and we're gonna fold. The hardest part of this is just getting started. You get so overwhelmed, but this is going to be really easy because I'm going to make it so it kind of slips in your purse. And there's no sewing. The blue one I did a little, no, actually none of them I sewed on. Alright, so this is going to be my first page. So first I measure the insides. So I've been cutting my paper like 3 1/4, and it's 7 1/2, so like 7 1/4. Just mark that down. This way I don't have to cut 100 times. So the paper I used, I picked out this, the dots. This pretty stuff I figured we could cut and make embellishments out of that, and then Santa. So for the cover, I think I'm going to go with the music. And I have my trimmer here. So I'm going to try my best here. This is not my strong point in making these videos, but I promised I would. So let me just cut the paper over here. And I might have to pause it after. Well, actually, I'm going to make it a little bigger. We're going to go 7 1/4. Let's go a little over 7 1/2. 7 1/2. Yep. So on this, all I simply do, and you can use your little scoreboard if you want. I'll probably just go 3/4 of an inch. And that's my hinge. I don't get fancy. And then I'll just round the edges. I'm not even bother inking this. I mean, you can, but it's going to go in your purse. And then I'm going to get my good old glue. Try not to hit the table. Can't promise. And then that is first page. And I love this glue, because it really does. And then you got all that nice writing paper. Now here I would do, I love my bags, thinking I'm going to write gifts and put in receipts. Sometimes you have, when you coffee dye these bags, you might have to put a little glue on it. But I don't want to cover up the writing, so I got, let's get some paper. I got some scrap paper. Actually, I'm going to double it. Just eyeball it. I don't measure, girls, a lot. Because that kind of takes, to me, it just takes the fun out of stuff. So I'm not that good at it. So I'm just going to glue these two together. And I probably have cardstock, but this is just something I would just throw away. So, and then I would just, okay, I just fold it in half. Let's round the edge. Round the edge. Let's see, put it here. And Denise's Tattered Dream will be listed below, and she does combine all shipping, so you don't have to worry about combining shipping. She will do that. Maybe a little bit. So, and there's your flip down. Okay. So I can sew right on that. I can write on that if I need to, and I can put some receipts in here. And you can, you could do this anyway, any different way. Now, before this dries, see, I'm going to take this off, move it over to here, to the end. And the reason why I'm going to do that is, so I'm going to take this little piece, flip this way. And we're going to punch some holes, fold it, maybe, I don't even know what that is. I know you people that are measuring are probably cringing, like a half an inch. And then I'm going to just put the glue on. And this is going to be another hinge. This is kind of to keep my bag in place, but it serves as, the writing spot. And just more fun, more layering. And then after, you could put all the little special things on it. So, that's that. So we got 1, 2, 3. I always kind of go back and just check the glue process. Let's check my time. Okay. Now, I'll do the middle because I cut this ahead of time. Usually now I want to fill this up with writing paper, and I like the green for Christmas. So I don't have my sewing machine. We're going to not sew this. So what I have is the paper. I measured it. I folded it in half, and what I'm going to do is just simply put a little, let's see, I got my little thing here. Maybe. I'm going to just glue these together, the paper. And again, this is just, Glue. My big fingers. These I got off of eBay too. They're great. The needle nose. Actually, I think I was watching Charlotte. And I just fill it with, this is just regular Elmer's glue because it's thinner. Okay, and then I do this. Now, normally I would sew this, but for those who don't sew, I wanted to give you another way. Or you could staple it. So I glue that together. Then I'm going to take some more of my scrap paper, eyeball it, glue it together with my good glue. I do changed glues. Glue it together, fold it over, and then I'm gonna just put it there, and it'll serve as my hinge, and it'll keep my papers together. Are there other ways to do it? Absolutely, but this is a quick, easy project with a fun items. Wait a minute. Am I doing that? Oh yes. No, actually I'm just gluing this, and then I'm going to put another hinge down because you're going to be using this. So we're just going to fold it. And then this will be your hinge. Just gotta get it in the middle, hold it down there. Now this one I will get a clamp. And then we're going to put these two together. And it's hard to do this without hitting the camera. And we'll do that. Okay. So that's most of my writing paper. So now we want to do these two, and we'll get old Santa Claus. So we'll cut him. And we'll do, yeah, that look cute. I'll do this 7.5. Right. Yep. And then we can okay, about a 1/2 inch around the corners. 1/2 inch. Let's see how close I am. Perfect. Yeah, we're just gonna lay this on the top with a time card. I was thinking of, I think it's Deli Girl. She has an awesome wine digikit, and these would be great for a wine lover. My girlfriend loves wine, and she likes to write down. They go to wineries, different kind of wines and stuff. That'd be a cool one to make too. All right, so let's see if this works. Yeah, I could clean that up a little. That's good. Make sure everything closes. So that, and that. And here. All right, so here, let's just put, let's see, this cup, a piece of music paper. And that just cleans that up a little. Again, I probably would have sewn that, but this will just hold it down some more.
Are you doing your video?
I can't believe you.